Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Live streaming is on.
Hello, gentlemen. Yes, good morning, everyone. And this is the second time that we study, continue from the first time, the first session. And this unit, this session, we will finish Unit 4 and Unit 5. We must finish the two units together. So let's study. Okay, this is reading that I'm going to play the recording, and then you have to answer. There are two types of reading. First reading with exercise 2, second reading with exercise 3. So let's focus on exercise 2 first.
Page 44, Exercise 2. Wildlife Conservation Vacations. Do you want to have an exciting adventure vacation? Do you want to help animals and ecosystems that are in danger? If you want a different type of vacation, these trips are perfect for you. Who are these vacations for? We organize conservation vacations for people of all ages and professions. You work in a team on one of many projects. These projects include research and work with endangered animals around the world. You also work with local communities. What are the requirements? You need to be at least 18 years of age, be in good health, have a valid passport, pay for food, extras, etc. Pay for your plane ticket, accommodations, and travel costs.
Okay, so exercise 2. These vacations are in different places. True. About 2 college students like you all, college students many times they said have July, and working adults can go on this vacation. True. And children can go on this vacation. They cannot, so false. And you can work with animals on this vacation. True or false? True.
True.
Yes. 5. Accommodation បើប្រែខ្មែរថាកន្លែងស្នាក់នៅពេលគេបញ្យល់ជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសថា where you sleep are included in the price. No, false. You know here what are requirements? You need to be at least have a valid passport, pay for food extra, etc., and pay for plane ticket, accommodation, and travel cost. So this is not include. You need to pay. Now go to listening part 2. Part 2 about here. This structure, but I already explained. Sorry, I already translate this article for you already. So let's focus. Let's follow the listening all together.
Pages 44 and 45. Exercise 3.
Country, Costa Rica. Weeks, 5. Cost, $2,550. Description: explore the beautiful rainforests of Costa Rica and work on a variety of forest and marine conservation projects. Activities: these include working with mammals, mostly jaguars, birds, and marine turtles. You will record information and also work with children in the local community. Accommodations. Accommodations are simple but comfortable at the Chromos Biological Research Station in the forest near the coast. You will help in the camp, doing cooking and other camp work.
Country, Mexico. Weeks, 10. Cost, $3,500. Description. This is a coral reef research and community education program. In this program, you can explore and study one of the largest coral reef systems in the world. Activities. You will stay on a beautiful beach on the Caribbean Sea and study animals and plants of the coast and the waters. You will spend most days snorkeling and scuba diving on the reef. Also, you can visit the Mayan ruins and learn some Spanish. Accommodations. Tent accommodations are provided in a beautiful beach location.
Country, Thailand. Weeks, 4. Cost, $1,500. Description. This project is in an established elephant camp near the city of Pattaya. Currently, there are 18 elephants living in the camp. In the past, these elephants worked in the forests, but they are no longer needed there. They are in danger of being abandoned or taken to the cities where they live in bad conditions. Activities. During this vacation, you will work with the elephants and take care of them. Accommodations. Accommodations are bungalow apartments near the camp. The camp is near the city and also the beautiful beach of Jomtien. You can visit both of these in your free time. Rooms have air conditioning, hot water, and TV.
Okay, we have finished the listening of reading. So look at exercise 3 on page 44 here. So read the question first. Reading. Read the rest of the brochure. Which vacation does each sentence talk about? Write C or for Costa Rica, M for Mexico, or T for Thailand. Okay, it means that we have statement 1 to 8 here. And then what you need to do is that which statement for which country? If the statement for Costa Rica, you have to write CR here. If the statement for Mexico, you have to write M here. If the statement for Thailand, you have to write T here. Understand? Understand how to do this exercise, everyone? យល់ពីរបៀបធ្វើលំហាត់ហ្នឹងទេអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាយល់លោកគ្រូបាទអូខេអញ្ចឹងបើយល់ហើយបាច់បញ្យល់ជាខ្មែរទេព្រោះយើងរៀនអង់គ្លេសគួរតែនិយាយអង់គ្លេសឲ្យបានច្រើនណាអូខេ number 2 work with jaguars birds and turtles you know jaguar គឺជាសត្វខ្លាមួយយ៉ាងតែសម្បុរអុចដូចចិញ្ចក់អញ្ចឹងបានហៅខ្លាចិញ្ចក់ណា jaguar ខ្លាលខិនឯលោកគ្រូខ្លាលខិនក៏បានដែរណាប៉ុន្តែខ្លាលខិនតូច jaguar ខ្លានោះធំប៉ុនខ្លាធម្មតាដែរប៉ុន្តែគ្រាន់តែវាសម្បុរអុចណាអូខេយើងហៅខ្លាលខិនក៏បាន Okay look at number 2 for CR M or T CR and number 3 live in a tent on the beach រស់ស្នាក់នៅតង់នៅឆ្នេរខ្សាច់ M 4 cook and work in the camp ចម្អិនអាហារនៅព្រឹត្តិការណ៍ okay T and 5 live in an air conditioned bungalow apartments T good 6 work with elephants T okay everybody number 5 number 4 is CR I'm sorry not T CR okay. Number 4 CR where why it moved to where I don't want okay number 4 is CR.
CR.
I'm sorry that I just follow you without check again the answer. Okay, but you are right. I appreciate you that you try to answer. And number 7, stay for 10 weeks.
M.
M. Last one.
That's what M.
Last one, T. Thailand. Visit the beach
Thailand.
and the city. Yes, T. Lady, where are you? នារីនៅណាដែរអត់ឃើញឆ្លើយសោះអញ្ចឹង Lady, where are you? I really need your voice. You know, the world without lady cannot go smoothly. គេពិភពលោកយ៉ាងនេះត្រូវតែមាននារីចូលរួមណានារីទៅណាអស់ហើយនារីទៅណាអស់ហើយអត់ឮសំឡេងឆ្លើយអញ្ចឹង Okay. Hello, all lady. Okay, thank you. We really need your voice. Remember that you are important, lady.
ជួយស្ដាប់អក្សរបានរៀងដាច់ដាច់
អញ្ចឹងហ៎ Okay.
ចា៎
មកពីអ៊ីនធឺណិត
មកពីអ៊ីនធឺណិតខាងប្អូនហើយខាងខ្ញុំអត់អីទេមើលខាងបរោះ
ហើយ
ស្ដាប់បា
លើ
ត់
កសោយទៀត
អូខ្ញុំប្រឹងនិយាយឡើងខ្លាំងប្រឹងនិយាយឡើងខ្លាំងណា
អត់ទេជាច្រើនលាក់សំឡេងខ្លាញ់បែកសំឡេង
អត់ទេខ្ញុំនិយាយឡើងមកអស់មកទៅហឹងមនុស្សចាស់នេះអូខេ អូខេកាលខ្ញុំនៅពីក្មេងខ្ញុំឲ្យតែធ្វើឲ្យខ្លាំងខ្ញុំទៅដាក់មកទៅហឹងមនុស្សចាស់អូខេតែពួកយើងដឹងចេះនិយាយពាក្យហ្នឹងអត់ក្មេងៗជំនាន់ក្រោយ
អត់ផងអត់ដែរនិយាយ
អត់ដែរនិយាយណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងពួកយើងខុសសម័យកាល Okay, look at conversation, everyone. Complete the conversation with expression from the box. Then listen and check. ឥឡូវយើង listen បដាបំពេញបដាណាអ្នកនរគ្នា listening លេខម៉ានមិញលេខ 12 លេខ 12
Page 46. Exercises 2 and 3. Conversation 1. How tall are you, Maria?
I'm 5 feet 6 inches tall.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 125 pounds.
Conversation 2.
How much does the kakapo weigh?
It weighs about 3.5 kilos.
How long is the kakapo?
It's usually 30 centimeters long.
And what about the koala? How much does it weigh?
A male koala is usually 12 kilos in weight.
And what is the length of the koala?
The male koala is usually about 78 centimeters in length.
Okay, number 4. Long. Everybody, look. We have the word weight and weights. Weight, weights, and weight. The word are families. Weight is a verb. This is verb used with third person singular, and weight here is a noun. And look at long. Long is an adjective, and length is a noun, and they are families. Okay, គឺជាពាក្យសន្តានពាក្យនឹងគ្នាណា long គឺជាគុណនាម length គឺជានាមហើយទម្ងន់នេះក៏យ៉ាងដែរ weight មានទម្ងន់ weight ជា verb មាន2 weight មួយអត់ s មួយទៀតមាន s មាន s កាលណាមាន s វាប្រើមួយនឹង third person singular ហើយ in weight នេះគឺជា noun មែន t គឺ noun ឥឡូវអ្នកនរគ្នាមើលសំណួរ exercise 2 គេថា listen to two conversation where you think each one take place in the US or in another country គេសួរថាតើ conversation ទាំងពីរ conversation 1 conversation 2 តើមួយណានៅសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកមួយណានៅប្រទេសផ្សេង ចឹងខ្ញុំឆ្លើយជូនណា conversation 1 in US in the US and conversation 2 in another country how do we know everyone ហេតុអីមិនចឹងដឹងអាមួយនៅអាមេរិកអាមួយនៅក្រៅប្រទេសទៅក្រៅពីអាមេរិកអ្នកនរនេះអាចឆ្លើយបានទេមិនបានចឹងដឹង conversation 1 នៅអាមេរិក conversation 2 នៅក្រៅផ្សេងទៀតមិនបានចឹងដឹង
ស្ដាប់តាមគេនិយាយលោកគ្រូ
no ស្ដាប់តាមគេនិយាយត្រូវប៉ុន្តែគេនិយាយអី
គេនិយាយពី
និយាយពីតម្ងន់នឹងឯងគឺអាមេរិកគេប្រើ pounds ខុសពីអាមេរិកគឺប្រើគីឡូហ្នឹងបានយើងដឹងដោយសារទី1គេប្រើ pounds ទី2គេប្រើគីឡូអញ្ចឹងគីឡូក្រៅប្រទេសណាដែលមិនមែនជាអាមេរិកគេប្រើគីឡូបើអាមេរិកគាត់ប្រើ pound ណាសូម្បីនៅប្រទេសអង់គ្លេសក៏ប្រើគីឡូដែរនៅអូស្ត្រាលីអីក៏ដោយនៅកាណាដាក៏ដោយក៏ប្រើគីឡូដែរមានតែអាមេរិកទេគឺប្រើ pounds ណាអញ្ចឹងសរុបទៅមេរៀនទី4យើងចប់ហើយណាហើយយើងមាន homework កន្លែង writing នេះដូចខ្ញុំនិយាយកន្លងមកណា in writing I skip នៅក្នុង writing ខ្ញុំម្លងអត់បង្រៀនទេកន្លែងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងយើងចូលទៅ homework របស់យើងនៅទំព័រទីទីមើលទំព័រសិនទី49ណាទំព័រទី49 Homework Unit 4 page 49 Homework Unit 4 page 49ក្នុងនោះមាន listening 1និងមាន writing exercise 2 number 1 writing exercise number 2 choosing exercise number 3 listening exercise អូខេអញ្ចឹងក្នុងនេះលំហាត់ទី1គឺនិយាយអំពីពាក្យខ្វែង crossword puzzle ចំណោទពាក្យខ្វែងពាក្យ puzzle មានន័យថាចំណោទសម្រាប់ជាលក្ខណៈគេហៅថាប្រស្នាតែបើចំណោទបែបគណិតវិទ្យាគេហៅ problem ណា problem okay so number 1 cross number 1 គឺតតឹង number 4 ក៏តតឹងដែរ number 6 ក៏តតឹងដែរ cross ដែរហើយ number 7 ក៏តតឹងដែរដល់ពេល down ចុះក្រោមពីលើចុះក្រោមសរសេរពីលើចុះក្រោមគឺ number 2 number 3 and number 5 you read the definition here and write the word in the boxes of the crossword puzzle and exercise 2 you need to choose one answer that is correct and first example has been done like here you can choose letter C how about number 2 number 3 number 4 and now look at exercise 3 you need to circle true or false only according to the listening so now listen to the listening everyone
Page 49, Exercise 3.
The bald eagle is a large bird that lives in North America. It has a dark brown body and wings, and a white head and tail. The bald eagle is not actually bald, but the white feathers on its head make it look bald. Bald eagles can be very large. In Alaska, bald eagles can weigh up to 18 pounds, 8 kilos, and have a wingspan of up to 8 feet, 2.5 meters wide. Bald eagles usually live near large lakes, oceans, or rivers. For food, they eat fish. They fly over the water to hunt for fish and then fly down quickly to catch them. Bald eagles usually live to be about 20 years old, but some can live to be 30 years old. The bald eagle is the national bird of the United States. For many years, The bald eagle was on the official endangered animal list, but it is not endangered anymore. It was taken off the list in 1997, but it is still illegal to have a bald eagle as a pet or to keep one for sport.
Yes, you know, bald eagle is the national bird of the United States. The coat of arms of the United States also use the bald eagles as the symbol ណាសញ្ញាជាតិអង់គ្លេសហៅថា coat of arms របស់អាមេរិកគឺរូប bald eagle ហ្នឹងឯងណាអញ្ចឹង bald eagle ហ្នឹងគេបានចាក់ខ្ញុំបានចាក់ listening ឲ្យអ្នកទាំងគ្នាហើយអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងគ្នាអាចជ្រើសរើស true false បើអ្នកទាំងគ្នាមិនច្បាស់អ្នកទាំងគ្នាអាចមើលវីដេអូហ្នឹង play កន្លែង listening នឹងឡើងវិញអូខេឥឡូវយើងចូលទៅមេរៀនទី5 unit 5 Okay, unit 5, all about sports. And in this unit, you will learn how to discuss sports, how to describe sports, and we also learn to talk about rules. Rules សម្រាប់ន័យទូទៅមានន័យថារូបមន្តឬក៏ក្បួនច្បាប់ប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់កីឡា rules មានន័យថាវិន័យសាលារៀនក៏ចឹងដែរថ្នាក់រៀនក៏ចឹងដែរ rules គឺវិន័យណាហើយ grammar we study today in this unit is must and have to ចឹង grammar យើងមានរៀន must និង have to ដូចមេរៀនទី4ដែរមេរៀនទី5នេះត្រូវបានបង្រៀននៅក្នុងវីដេអូ clip រួចហើយប៉ុន្តែបងប្អូននិស្សិតមួយចំនួនមិនទាន់បានមើលនៅឡើយអ្នកខ្លះក៏បានមើលរួចហើយណាតាមគោលការណ៍នៃការរៀន e-learning អ្នកទាំងអស់ត្រូវតែមើលជាមុនណាបើមិនមើលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាពិតជាពេលរៀនមានការយឺតយ៉ាវតិចហើយណាអញ្ចឹងបើចង់កុំឲ្យយឺតសូមមើលទាំងអស់គ្នាអូខេយើងមានពាក្យកីឡាទាំងអស់មាន8ប៉ុន្តែយើងបំពេញតែ7ទេព្រោះគេដាក់ជាគំរូឲ្យមួយហើយបំពេញទៅតាមរូបភាពអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា number 2 what do you complete number 2 hello gentlemen and ladies yoga
Yes, teacher.
yes and number 3
Gymnastic.
Gymnastic number 4
Ping pong.
ping pong in English
Ping pong.
yeah in Khmer ping pong
Chứ teacher ping pong mà.
ping pong balloon អង់គ្លេសហៅ balloon
Balloon.
yeah 5
Track.
okay
Track.
track ក៏បាន track ក៏បានអីអាន track ក៏បានអាន track ក៏បាន number 6 taekwondo pronunciation like this taekwondo and number 7 volleyball and number 8 អ្នកណាដឹង number 8 គឺ hockey okay ចឹងអូខេខ្ញុំ អូខេអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមសេរី zoom បន្តិចសេរីសេរីទំហំនៃ zoom ទំហំនៃពង្រីកពង្រួមណាវាដូចស្ទើរអញ្ចឹងដាក់120អូខេម៉េចហើយគាត់មកវិញ Okay, so everyone, and this one exercise 4. Before going to exercise 4, look at English Express. You need to know. You need to know. You know, any sport that we use ball, we have to use with the word play. Any sport that don't have ball, we use do and translate in Khmer លេងអញ្ចឹងពាក្យថាលេងកីឡាសម្រាប់ភាសាអង់គ្លេសប្រើពីរពាក្យប្រើ play និង do កីឡាទាំងឡាយណាដែលប្រើបាល់យើងប្រើ play កីឡាទាំងឡាយណាដែលប្រើអត់ប្រើបាល់យើងប្រើ do ឧទាហរណ៍នៅខាងលើពាក្យ rugby ប្រើបាល់អញ្ចឹងមានបាល់មួយដែរអញ្ចឹងគេប្រើថា play ដល់ពេល yoga គឺ do ដល់ពេល gymnastics ក៏ do ដែរ ping pong play ព្រោះ ping pong ក៏មានបាល់ដែរណា track do taekwondo do volleyball play hockey ក៏ play ដែរ Okay, you know, for sports, some sport you like to play, some sport you like to watch. So, among the 6 sports, we have baseball, basketball, gymnastics, ping pong, soccer, taekwondo, and skiing. Which one you like to play or your favorite, you can put number 1. And which one is the least favorite, you can put number 7. And then you can rank them down or up. Okay, look at watch, the same. Some sport you like to watch, you put number 1. You don't like to watch, you put number 7. Okay, and rank down and up together. Now let me give one example to you. I like playing soccer, for example, so I put number 1. But that's my favorite sport to play. And the least favorite is skiing. I don't like skiing because we don't have ice to play skiing. And then like baseball, I can put number 6. Basketball, I can put number 5. Gymnastics, I can put number 4. Ping pong, I can put number 2, for example, like this. And taekwondo, I put number 3. It means that this is my most favorite sport, and this is my second most, third most, 5 or 5th or 6th and 7. All of them are my favorite sport, but I rank them according to my favorite only. The first favorite, the second favorite, until the end. About watch, also, if I like to watch skiing, I put number 1. How about you all? That's your answer. That's your own decision, everyone. Okay, លំហាត់នេះគឺឲ្យយើងធ្វើខ្លួនឯងទេចូលចិត្តលេងមួយណាជាងគេដាក់លេខ1តបមក rank វាទៅដល់លេខ7មើលក៏ចឹងដែរយើងចូលចិត្តមើលអាណាជាងគេដាក់អានឹងលេខ1ទៅហើយយើង rank វាទៅដល់លេខ7 Okay, អញ្ចឹងយើងមើលលំហាត់ទី next page we study listening. In the listening, we have 3 people to be interviewed. Samantha, Smazumi, and Duck. And then we have 6 statements. So in the 6 question, sorry, not statement. So what question related to what person? For example, question 1. Who does a sport that isn't very popular? So that play the sport that isn't very popular. How about number 2? Who doesn't do the sport often? So which one? You can tick 1. Samantha. You think Samantha? Yes. So if you think Samantha, you can tick. But the answer will be checked by the listening. Okay, who play on a team? Which one you choose?
Đục.
ดัก
Đạp.
หรือก็ดุกก็บ้านไหนนะ who started doing the sport 8 years ago
Masumi.
Masumi who has to travel to do the sport
Samatha.
Samantha who has to wear special white clothes
Masumi.
Masumi okay so let's check with listening everyone ឥឡូវយើងពិនិត្យមើលតាម listening មើលតើ gentlemen you have done correctly or not
Page 51. Exercise 2. 1. Samantha.
I love it. The places you go to are beautiful. You are up in the mountains. Everything is covered in snow. And when you go down, it's really exciting. When you first learn, you fall down a lot. But now, I don't fall very much. You don't have to go fast if you're scared. You can choose an easier trail and go slower. But if you like going fast, you can go really fast. The only problem is that there are no mountains where I live, so I have to go during my winter vacation, and that's only 1 week a year.
2. Masumi.
I really enjoy doing this sport, and it's good to know something about how to protect myself, and it's good exercise. Students must wear special white clothes. I like the clothes, but not everybody does. My coordination and balance are better now than before I started doing it. We do a lot of different moves, like kicks with our feet and punches with our fists. But we must not hit each other in the head. Mentally, it's good too. It helps you to concentrate better and teaches discipline. One of the rules is that people must not call each other names. I like it very much because it's a very complete sport. I started about 8 years ago, and now I'm a black belt.
3. Doug. It's a sport that not many people play. This is too bad because it's such a wonderful game. It's very fast and is really good for your coordination. You don't have to play it on ice. You can play it on grass too. I play on grass and we use a small ball. When people play on ice, they use a flat disc called a puck. I started playing at school and I still play now. I play for a local team and we have a game every Saturday. I like playing on a team. We always enjoy it, and it doesn't matter if we win or lose.
okay answer 1 is Doug 2 Samantha 3 Doug 4 Masumi 5 Samantha and 6 Masumi you are right gentlemen you are right boy so after listening everyone what you need to do is answer the question about you the question about you so that's your answer I don't have answer for you for example the question if I were asked I would answer like this what are your favorite sport to play and do yeah my favorite sport to play is football and volleyball and my favorite sport I do is taekwondo and also trekking sorry I put my microphone very far from me okay I'm sorry you know exercise 2 gentlemen a boy you answer correctly thank you so much and for exercise 3 you need to answer with your own experience okay for example for me I would say I would answer my favorite sport to play is football and my favorite sport to do is my favorite sport to do is trekking ខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តលេងបាល់ទាត់ខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តរត់អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំអាចឆ្លើយអញ្ចឹងណាកីឡារត់ចុះឡើងហ្នឹងគេហៅ trekking and what do you like about sports you know I like sport because it helped me to be healthy អូខេខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តកីឡាពីព្រោះខ្ញុំគិតថាកីឡាមានសុខភាពល្អ okay look at sport action this is a verb bounce hit kick lose score throw type and win okay and you know these verbs I also translate for you already bounce មានថាបំផ្លោងបោកឲ្យវាផ្លោងឡើងលើគេថា bounce hit មានន័យថាវាយដូចជាយើងវាយសីវាយ tennis អីជាដើមវាយពីងប៉ុងជាដើមណា kick ទាត់ lose ចាញ់ score ទទួលបានពិន្ទុ throw បោះដូចយើងលេងបាល់បោះគឺ throw the basketball ថយមានន័យថាស្មើថយជា verb ធម្មតាមានន័យថាចងប៉ុន្តែនៅក្នុងកីឡាគេថាស្មើណាដូចជា team A ថយ to team B មានន័យថា team A ស្មើនឹង team B ប្រកួតស្មើគ្នា win មានន័យថាឈ្នះឥឡូវអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមើលក្នុងលំហាត់នេះអ្នកអាចបំពេញបានទេ Okay number 2 what is it number 2 bounce very good number 3 look at the other side here win number 4
I don't know teacher
score បានមួយបន្ទុកបាល់ចូលសំណាញ់ហ្នឹងបានមួយបន្ទុកណា5 hit very good hit 6
loss
hit
loss
loss number 7
kick
kick number 8
tie
ឥឡូវយើងប្រើ verb ក្នុង exercise 2 ហ្នឹងមកបំពេញនៅក្នុង exercise 3យើងអាចបំពេញ verb លើសពីមួយបានណា Okay for example number 1 hit or throw the baseball and then number 2 you can use win lose or tie the game ឃើញទេឈ្នះចាញ់ឬស្មើការប្រកួត game ហ្នឹងបើប្រែថាការប្រកួត How about number 3 Okay number 3 you can use score a point ទទួលបានមួយពិន្ទុ win a point ឈ្នះមួយពិន្ទុ lose a point ចាញ់មួយពិន្ទុណា you can use 3 verbs and number 4 with another team you can use what tie with another team ស្មើណា about soccer ball you can use kick the soccer ball okay or bounce the soccer ball we can use another word is bounce បាល់ទាត់ក៏យើងអាចអាហ្នឹង soccer ball បាល់ទាត់ក៏យើងអាចបំផ្លោងបានដែរ wow he bounced too high អូគាត់បំផ្លោងខ្ពស់ okay how about number 6 you can use the word like score a goal or win a goal or lose a goal អត់មានន័យថាមួយបន្ទុកណាមួយបន្ទុកស្មើនឹង a point ដែរ Okay look at grammar I think everybody have learned about that by my video clips right so if you have learned please do this exercise 1 what you have to do is that you have to underline first you have to underline must not have to ឬ don't have to ដំបូងយើងត្រូវ underline ពាក្យ must not ឬ have to បន្ទាប់មកយើងបង្ហាញថាតើវាជា ประเภท obligation ประเภท no obligation ប្រភេទ prohibition មួយណាអញ្ចឹងណាដូចជាទី1គេ underline don't leave don't have to អញ្ចឹងគេគូសបន្ទាត់ no obligation ឥឡូវខ្ញុំខ្លាចយើងអត់បានមើលអត់បានយល់អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមបញ្យល់ជាសង្ខេបនៅក្នុង grammar នេះអញ្ចឹងការប្រើ must និង have to ឬក៏ has to ណាអញ្ចឹង we use must and have or has to talk about obligation. What is obligation? Here, everyone, something that is necessary. It means that you have to do. You cannot avoid. That's your duty. We call obligation. Okay, but you know, in obligation, people use have to more common than must. ក្នុងភាសាប្រើទូទៅគេប្រើ have to ច្រើនជាង must ណាអាហ្នឹងជា introduction ទេឥឡូវយើងមើលការប្រើប្រាស់លម្អិតអូខេយើងអូអានេះមិនមែនគឺប្រើនេះជាបញ្យលលម្អិតហើយណាអធិស្ឋានអញ្ចឹងក្នុង must ហើយ have to អាចប្រើនៅក្នុង obligation បានប៉ុន្តែគេភាគច្រើនប្រើ have to ឧទាហរណ៍ I she they must wear special white clothes អាហ្នឹងគេប្រើ have to ល្អជាងណា I will you they have to go practice today. Okay, again, back to must be used with all subject. We don't add s to the third person singular, but have to we have to change. I will you they we use with have to. Okay, but for he she it we use has to. This is the difference. In must not, we use for something that is prohibited. That is prohibition. Okay, គឺជាការហាមឃាត់គឺជាបំរាមអ្វីទៅហៅថាបំរាមគឺ something that is not allowed. For example, morning student. You are in the morning student. The morning student must not wear freestyle to school. Okay? They have to wear school uniform ឃើញគេដាក់បំរាមអញ្ចឹងអ្នកដែលរៀនពេលព្រឹកមិនត្រូវស្លៀកពាក់ freestyle ទេអាចស្លៀកពាក់ uniform ឯកសណ្ឋានណាអញ្ចឹងគេប្រើពាក្យ must not ឬ must ក្នុងលក្ខណៈបំរាមណាអូខេនេះកាលណាប្រើ must not គឺប្រើគ្រប់ subject ទាំងអស់มันមានថែម s អីទេណាអស់នេះមើល you I he she it they use with must not without change or add s to must. Okay, for don't have to and doesn't have to. Don't have to and doesn't have to. We don't use for prohibition or obligation. We just use for the choices that we have the right to do. Okay? ចឹងយើងប្រើ don't have to ឬ doesn't have to នឹងក្នុងករណីដែលជាជំរើសយើងអាចធ្វើក៏បានមិនធ្វើក៏បានណាមិនមែនជាការបដិសេធទៅលើhave to ឬក៏ must ទេណាចឹងសូមបញ្ជាក់ម្ដងទៀតកាលណាយើងប្រើ have to សម្រាប់ប្រយោគស្របឬ must សម្រាប់ obligation ប៉ុន្តែបើសិនប្រើជាបដិសេធវិញក្នុង obligation យើងប្រើ must not ទាំង have to ទាំង must ប៉ុន្តែនៅក្នុងបដិសេធមួយទៀតគឺ don't have to គឺមិនមែនមានន័យថាបដិសេធទៅលើ obligation ទេគ្រាន់តែនិយាយអំពីជំរើស For example, evening student don't have to wear school uniform សិស្សពេលល្ងាចមិនចាំបាច់ស្លៀកពាក់ឯកសណ្ឋានសាលាទេចុះបើគេជ្រើសរើសចង់ស្លៀកពាក់បានគេស្រេចតែគេទេគេអាចរើសបានអញ្ចឹងកាលណាប្រើ don't have to ឬ doesn't have to don't have to use with I we you they doesn't have to use with he she it so if with that we don't need to follow the rule we have choice so we use don't have to or doesn't have to and then question and answer everyone so if you want to make question we don't talk about obligation anymore because question you have the right to answer agree or disagree. Okay, so we must use have to or has to. For I we use they, we use do, have to, and he she it they, we use does, have to. Okay, I hope everybody understand. So let me explain a bit in Khmer. ក្នុងការប្រើសំណួរនិងចម្លើយគឺយើងលែងនិយាយពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹង prohibition ឬក៏ obligation ទៀតហើយពីព្រោះកាលណាសួរយើងមានសិទ្ធិឆ្លើយព្រមឬមិនព្រមអញ្ចឹងហើយបានគេថាកាលណាក្នុងសំណួរដោយសារអ្នកឆ្លើយមានសិទ្ធិឆ្លើយជាជំរើសបានអញ្ចឹងគេឲ្យប្រើតែ have to ទេ I will you they ប្រើ do have to he she it ប្រើ does have to អូខេចឹងចប់ពី grammar នឹងហើយឥឡូវត្រឡប់មកមើលលំហាត់វិញ Okay everyone please join to answer the question អ្នកនរសូមចូលរួមឆ្លើយសំណួរណា There are no mountains where I live so I have to go during my vacation Obligation no obligation or prohibition Yes Yeah this is an obligation Number 3, students must wear special white clothes. What is it? Obligation, no obligation, or prohibition? So we use no obligation, prohibition, or obligation. Which one? We have to underline first. I forget to underline for you. And number 3. So this is also obligation. We must not hit each other on the head. So when we use must not, it's prohibition. And number 5, you don't have to play it on ice. This is no obligation. Okay. Now, everybody, please complete this one with the verb in bracket. Number 2, gymnast. Gymnast is a person. Gymnast refer to person. Gymnastic refer to sports. កាលណាគេនិយាយ gymnast គឺកីឡាករកាយសម្ព័ន្ធដល់ពេល gymnastic គឺជាកីឡាកាយសម្ព័ន្ធណាអញ្ចឹងយើងដាក់ A Gymnasts also how to dance. This is required for everyone because require it means obligation. So you have to use have to. Problem with my keyboard. Have to learn. Tennis player, the ball if it's out of line, it's their choice. គេថាអ្នកលេង tennis មិនបាច់ចាំធ្វើអីមិនបាច់ចាំវាយបាល់ទេបើសិនវាចេញក្រៅលេងជាជំរើសយើងប្រើ don't have to hit Hey everyone where are you here អ្នកនរនេះនៅទីនេះទេនៅចិត្តទូរស័ព្ទទេ Athlete ក៏កីឡាករដែរ athlete កីឡាករដែរអូខេកីឡាករដែរណាជាកីឡាករផងដែរអូខេអ្នកនរនេះស្ដាប់ខ្ញុំឮច្បាស់ទេដូចអត់សូវមានអ្នកឆ្លើយឮច្បាស់ទេឬយ៉ាងម៉េច Hello Hello
ស្ដាប់អត់សូវបានលោកគ្រូវិញអត់បានដាច់នៅនឹងអត់សូវលើទៀត
Hello
លើឈើលើតា
Hello អូខេព្រោះស្អីពួកឮពួកយើងឆ្លើយខ្ញុំខ្លាចតែពួកយើងស្ដាប់អត់បាន
តែហៅបាន
អូខេខ្ញុំខ្លាចពួកយើងស្ដាប់បានឥឡូវឃើញថាស្ដាប់បានហើយ Hello
บาทสิชัดเลย
บาทเลื่อย athlete junk food it's important that they have a healthy diet ยังเปิดมาให้ได้บันยังปลา must not eat ពីព្រោះវាសំខាន់សម្រាប់សុខភាពអញ្ចឹង athlete must not eat junk food អញ្ចឹង must not eat junk food គឺអាហារសល់
ទៀតហ្នឹង
បាទ
មើលឡើងឃើញមេរៀន
មើលឡើងឃើញ
ឃើញចាំលោកគ្រូឃើញមេរៀន
អត់ឃើញឥឡូវមកយ៉ាង
ឃើញតា
អូខេចាំតិចមើលបងប្អូនអាច back វិញហើយចូលមកវិញមើលបងប្អូនសាក back ហើយចូលមកវិញណាបងប្អូនស្រី
ចាគ្រូ
បាទ back ហើយចូលវិញអាចឃើញវិញជាងការវាមកអ៊ីនធឺណិតយើងអាក់បន្តិចនិយាយទៅខ្ញុំមើលនឹងខ្ញុំ live ក្នុង YouTube ដែរខ្ញុំមើល live ដែរប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំបិទសម្លេងអត់ឲ្យឆ្លងទេអញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាវាបាត់ក្នុង live ក៏អត់ឃើញអញ្ចឹង live YouTube ខ្ញុំមើលខ្លួនឯងដែរតាអូខេ
ឃើញហើយលោកគ្រូ
បាទហ្នឹងអត់អីទេអូខេអញ្ចឹងត្រឡប់មកវិញកន្លែងនេះយើងប្រើ must not eat ហើយដែរបើយើងប្រើ must not eat ពីព្រោះយើងមិនឲ្យញ៉ាំជាការហាមមិនឲ្យញ៉ាំអាហារដែលសល់ទេអាហារដែលទុកយូរ junk food ហ្នឹងដូចជា junk rice បាយកកអូខេ baseball player យើងប្រើ have to be good at hitting the ball so they have to practice every day អូខេអញ្ចឹងដោយសារម៉ោងកាន់តែឆ្ងាយហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមលឿនតិចណាអូខេអ្នកនរគ្នាស្ដាប់ reading នេះមួយមុននឹងឆ្លើយសំណួរស្ដាប់សិនចាំឆ្លើយសំណួរក្រោយណាអញ្ចឹងរៀងលឿនតិចណាអ្នកនរគ្នាព្រោះអ្នកនរគ្នាក៏ចំណាយពេលដល់ម៉ោង 10 កន្លះហើយឥឡូវចំណាយពេលយ៉ាងច្រើន 15 នាទីទៀតចប់ណាអ្នកនរគ្នាទ្រាំតិចណាអូខេប៉ុន្តែតាមម៉ោងសាលា 10:45 មិនចប់តាមម៉ោងសាលា 10:45 អ្នកនរគ្នាឃើញការវិភាគ
Page 54. Exercises 2 and 3. First U.S.-Cuba game in 40 years. The Baltimore Orioles are now the first U.S. baseball team to visit Cuba in 40 years. The Orioles played the Cuban national team yesterday and won the game 3-2. But it wasn't an easy victory. The Orioles were up 2-0 after the second inning, but the score was 2-2 when the final inning started. The two teams played in front of 50,000 people at the Estadio Latinoamericano in Havana. Fidel Castro was there. Baseball is extremely popular in Cuba, and Castro is Cuba's #1 baseball fan. He played baseball for the University of Havana when he was a student. Orioles lose to Cubans in return game. The Cubans took revenge last night for the game they lost in Havana 2 months ago. The Baltimore Orioles beat the Cubans 3-2 in Cuba, but in yesterday's return game at the Camden Yards Stadium, the Cubans beat the Orioles 12-6. Rain stopped the game for 56 minutes in the first inning. When the game started again, the Orioles could not stop the Cubans. This was the first ever game between a Cuban and an American team in the United States, and the Cuban fans at the stadium celebrated the victory with music and dancing.
Okay You know, Cuba and United States are brutal enemies. I would say that. Okay, what is brutal enemy? សត្រូវជាសាច់ហត់ឈាមប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់នយោបាយកីឡាគេជាមិត្តភាពគេបានលេងកីឡាទៅវិញទៅមករវាងប្រទេសទាំងពីរណាឥឡូវយើងមើលលំហាត់លេខ3 The Baltimore Orioles are from Cuba or United States and then you circle United States and look at number 2 The first game was in Cuba or in the United States. The answer is in Cuba. And Fidel Castro was or wasn't at the game. He was at the game. And the Baltimore Orioles or Cuba national team won the first game. So the Baltimore Orioles. And the final score of the first game was 2-2 or 3-2. So the answer is 3-2. And the second game was played at the Garden Yard Stadium or Estadio Latino Americano. So the second game is played at the Garden Yard Stadium. And the Baltimore Orioles Cuban national team won the second game. So Cuban national team. And the final score of the second game was 3-2 or 12-6. So, boy and lady, can you answer the last statement? Can you answer the last exercise? 12-6. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. 12-6. All right. And now, everyone, true false. The Baltimore Orioles won the first game in the final inning. True or false? Final inning មានន័យថាការប្រកួតនាទីចុងក្រោយណាចឹង true. The Fidel Castro doesn't know a lot about the baseball. True or false? Okay, the second game was 2 months after the first game. True. It rained during the second game. True or false? Tell me. Boys and ladies. True or false for number 5? True or false for number 5, ladies and gentlemen?
True.
True. The last one, there were no Cuban fans at the second game.
False.
False. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much for your answer. And now we go to the song, The Game of Life. អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបានស្ដាប់ចម្រៀងនឹងនៅក្នុងវីដេអូឃ្លីបនៅបានស្ដាប់ទេឆ្លើយមកអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមិនបានស្ដាប់ក៏ខ្ញុំអត់បន្ទោសដែរណា
បានស្ដាប់ teacher
នៅ teacher
បាទហើយមានបានបំពេញទេបំពេញតាមចន្លោះវាហ្នឹងមានបានបំពេញទេ
ទេណាត់បានដល់នៅ
អូខេនេះពាក្យដែលត្រូវបំពេញមាន can rules dark side game one win have two winner និង lose ពាក្យមួយអាចបំពេញ2 3ដងណោះអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងស្ដាប់ចម្រៀងនឹងឥឡូវហ្នឹងហើយបំពេញបណ្ដាជាមួយគ្នាចម្រៀងនឹងព្រោះ
Pages 56 and 57. Exercise 2.
Sometimes you have to play, though you think you'll never win. You have to carry on when you want to give in. You can choose You don't have to lose. Sometimes you have to stand up when they tell you that you can't. Sometimes you have to be strong when they tell you that you aren't. You can choose. You don't have to lose. In the game of life, there are no rules in black and white. The road you take, you decide. It's difficult to see much when everything seems dark. When life throws you a curveball, you have to bat it out of the park. You can choose. You don't have to lose. In the game of life, there are no rules in black and white. The road you take, you decide. If you want to be a winner, but the other side is strong, and you two down in the ninth, you have to carry on. You can choose. You don't have to lose. In the game of life, there are no rules in black and white. The road you take, you decide. You have to fight. You have to fight for the things you believe are right. The change you make comes from inside.
Okay, everyone, I complete for you. Number 1, win, number 2, lose, and number 3. Number 3. Admin next slide. Number 3 គឺ can't. Okay, keyboard ខ្ញុំរៀងជាប់អត់មានអ្នកឆ្លើយទេស្ដាប់អត់បានមែន
អតិថិជនអត់តាន់បានរៀន
Okay, and number 5, in the game of life there are no rules. នេះអត្ថន័យលយណានៅក្នុងការប្រកួតក្នុងជីវិតហ្គេមហ្នឹងការប្រកួតណាគ្មានវិន័យរវាងស្បែកសស្បែកខ្មៅទេមានន័យថាគ្មានការចែកវិន័យស្បែកសផ្សេងស្បែកខ្មៅផ្សេងទេ The road you take ផ្លូវដែលអ្នកដើរ you decide អ្នកជាអ្នកសម្រេចចិត្ត Okay, it's difficult to see such much when everything seem strong. Seem dark. And life throw curveball. You have to. You have to bat it out of the dark. And number 9, lose. Number 10, winner. Sign. Lose. Okay. នេះគឺជាចំណុចចុងក្រោយនៃមេរៀនហើយណា Talk about rules. មានពាក្យ allow, I am allow, it is possible, not allow, possible and prohibited. ចឹងអ្នកទាំងនេះស្ដាប់ជាមួយខ្ញុំហើយបំពេញជាមួយគ្នានៅពេលនេះ Okay, listen and complete while I play the recording. Understand? ចឹងខ្ញុំ play ឲ្យអ្នកទាំងនេះបំពេញផងណាហើយឆ្លើយមកខ្ញុំណា Okay.
Page 58. Exercise 2. Welcome to the sports club. Do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. Is it possible to bring a friend with me?
As a guest?
Yes.
Guests are allowed, but you have to buy a one-day pass. A pass is $8 for the day.
Wow, that's expensive. Is it cheaper for children?
Actually, children under the age of 12 are not allowed in the gym.
Ah, I see. And am I allowed to bring my own food to the gym?
It's possible to bring your own drinks into the gym. Food, however, is only allowed in the snack bar, and you have to buy it there.
Does that include in the changing rooms?
Yes, that's right. Eating in the changing rooms is not allowed either, and smoking is prohibited anywhere in the gym.
Well, that's no problem. I don't smoke.
Okay, everyone, that's the answer. Number 2, allowed. Man an alone, allowed. Okay, number 3, am I allowed? Number 4, possible. Number 5, not allowed. Number 6, prohibited. And now everyone, and in the writing section, as I told you already, we skip this one and go to homework on page what page is it here? I'm sorry. On page 61. Okay. So exercise 1, you circle the correct sport with the verb in a sentence. Okay. Number 1, we have 2, hockey, rugby. Which one? And number 2, win or lose. Which one? Number 3, play or do. Which one? Number 4, kick or hit. Which one? Number 5, ping pong or volleyball. Number 6, score or throws. Okay. So in exercise 2, you need to complete must, must not, have, has to, or done or doesn't have to. Okay, everyone, understand? With the verb in bracket. And for exercise 3, you need to listen. Listen now. And when you do at home or at anywhere you live, please, if you want, play the recording again. If you are not sure about that, play the recording, play the video clip again on this part to listen again. And now I play the video clip for you, sorry, the recording for you, and you need to complete in homework. And the deadline of homework is Sunday this week. Okay? Are you ready?
Page 61. Exercise 3.
For me, the most amazing moment in sports was when Milan played Liverpool in the 2005 Champions League final for soccer. The game was in Istanbul, Turkey. Milan scored 3 goals in the first half of the game, and everyone thought it was over. I watched the game with some friends in a cafe, and some of them went home at halftime. But in the second half, Liverpool scored 3 more goals, and they tied the game. The game was still tied after extra time, too. But in the end, Liverpool won on penalty kicks. It was incredible.
Okay, our lesson teaching conference today is finished. Thank you everyone for joining studying this